Chinese broccoli. Stir-frying is one of the most common methods of preparing greens in Chinese cuisine. Chinese broccoli or kailan stir-fry commonly uses oyster sauce, but I don't use store-bought oyster sauce in my cooking, including vegetarian or gluten-free oyster sauce, because if you look at the ingredients list, they still contain MSG, modified starches, coloring, artificial flavoring, and preservatives. The main ingredients to make Chinese broccoli stir-fry are, of course, a bunch of Chinese broccoli, a few cloves of garlic, and fresh ginger slices. You can omit the ginger if you don't have it on hand or if you don't like the aroma of ginger. Start by giving the greens a good wash. Wash each stalk under running water, going through the leaves and stems. As usual, I'll soak them in veggie wash diluted with water for a few minutes to remove residues of chemicals on the surface of the produce. Peel and chop a few cloves of garlic. After a few minutes soaking, rinse the veg under running water and drain well. With stir fries, we want to make sure the greens are well drained. Remove the ends of the stems. This bunch of Chinese broccoli happens to have bigger stems, so we'll prepare the leaves and stems separately to make sure both the leaves and stems will cook in the same amount of time. You can skip this step if you are cooking with baby Chinese broccoli or if the Chinese broccoli doesn't have large stems like this. First, cut the leaves and skinnier parts of the stems into approximately the same length. Set aside the larger parts of the stems for now. Now peel the outer skin of these larger stems as they are quite hard and chewy if you leave them on, or they won't cook in the same amount of time as the leaves and quite frankly won't taste very nice. After peeling the stems, cut them into approximately the same length and size. Cut the bigger ones into half diagonally. Heat a stir-fry pan or wok on high heat. Add a little bit of oil. As usual, this is the oil that I use. Most Chinese stir-fries use a lot more oil than these, but I want to keep oil to a minimum in all my cooking. When the pan gets to a point where it's hot, yet not too hot that the oil starts to smoke, add the ginger and garlic. You know it's the right level of heat if the garlic and ginger make that searing sound, yet don't turn brown quickly. The pan continues to heat up as you saute the garlic and ginger. At this point, the garlic and ginger are starting to release their aroma. If the pan is too hot, they will burn before they get a chance to release that aroma we need for the stir fry. Once they turn golden brown, right before they start to brown, add the veggies. I also add some thinly sliced carrots for color. Stir fry the veggies, turning them around to make sure they are all coated with the garlic and ginger and oil from the bottom of the pan. Stir occasionally so it doesn't burn. At this point, you can add a dash of water if it's looking too dry, but don't add too much or you'll dilute the flavor. When it's almost done, season with salt, white pepper, and a little bit of brown sugar or coconut sugar. The sugar is optional, but it really rounds out the flavor of the stir fry. Let the veggies steam for a bit. Once the veggies are tender yet still have that bit of crisp in texture, turn off heat and serve.